off to our, right here, right off the exit to our left is the USA Travel Plaza. A little travel center with a restaurant, gas station. There might be, they do have truck lanes for diesel and off-road vehicles, ethanol, DEF fuel. So you can pull an RV through there if you needed to. I'll probably drive into that little travel center truck stop on my way back down. But they do have pull-through truck style pumps for diesel. There's not a large sign for the entrance to the park. You actually turn onto a street with some houses first, but you will see a sign for Park Road, I believe. Once we get up there, I'll point it out. I'll see what the name is. Yeah, so you'll see a brown sign here with RV parking pointing towards the left, here on the side of the road. So Lincoln Parish Park to the left, and then Park Place Road right here. You'll see a sign At the entrance, it says Park Place, a little window sign right on the right, and it says RV Park ahead. It says dead end, but don't worry about it. It's just at the end of the road, but then comes the park. Hello. Thank you, you too. So I paid $3 just for a day pass. They gave me a little receipt. Of course, it might be a little different for the RV. There's current RV lane, you probably saw there. I don't think they had maps. I guess I could ask for a map by chance. It looks like there are signs. So I guess campgrounds. I guess we'll turn. And waterfall, campgrounds, picnic area this way. So make a left turn. I guess this looks like to be the first left. You cross over a crosswalk for a trail. 15 miles per hour, so we'll go ahead and make sure we stick to that. Waterfall over that way. I guess you walk to it or something. Yeah, it looks like a walking path. That's just on our right side. It's a little sign that says that's pointing you towards the waterfall, but that's that man-made one. Crossing right here, so I guess we'll make sure there's no one coming. So I guess that is one thing. I guess a campground to the left. So I guess that is one thing I guess keep in mind. Campers only. So no tents and RV sites. So there you have a separate tent camping area. Bicyclers must wear helmets. All dogs must be on leashes. Forward here, we'll keep looking at the campsites. That is the RV Camp Loop. Might see if I'll go park somewhere here later and walk around too. I'll go park by the beach. There's a parking area right over here. Oh, this parking area is for the, yeah, because there's tent camping right to our right. I bet that parking area is for the tent camping. Obviously they have the bike trails. I guess they have different trails for different kinds of bikers. I guess the beginner one we just crossed. Probably see the trails on the ground, but it looks like you have trailblazers for the trails you're going on and the direction section. There's a picnic area out here. This is what I think it is, a little picnic area. Kind of sticks up next to the lake. can't have dogs here, they just have to be on a leash. Got some picnic sites up here. I guess coming for the day, so you have a picnic, hanging out. Over here, this is a separate section. So none of these are campsites, they're just picnic sites. That's a nice little picnic area. There's the RV site, RV park right across from us. Now I think I'm gonna go park over by, I don't know if I can park my car here and leave it. Maybe, I'm not entirely sure. Then we should go park in the parking area over by the beach. But yeah, so just more picnic tables, little grills. Yeah. Thinking about it, though, is quite a windy, hilly road over to the RV site. And of course, those RVs made it there because they're parked over there. It'd be interesting if you had two different RVs going opposite directions, because how much room they'd have in the worst place. They met up at the worst place. And that would be really annoying, because that road doesn't seem very wide at all. Especially when I was passing that white pickup truck. Yeah, because this is essentially the same road. Quite windy. I guess there's someone parked over there. I could park over by just anywhere. Oh, I parked going down to the water. Oh yeah, look, there's a little platform down there by that waterfall. I might have to go check that out. yes, that was an S, but that's pointing towards the pavilion. So yeah. Now I'm gonna go walk around. I got this receipt for it. I don't think, I'm gonna see on my dashboard. I don't think that's necessary, but yeah. Alright, so I just started this trail here by the beach parking lot. It's called the Tree Trail. It looks like they got stuff. So this is a Southern Red Oak, Swamp Red Oak, Spanish Oak. It's kind of cool. Alright, so I'll walk down here a little bit more. So I guess the Tree Trail or the Tree Identification Trail. So that plaque just a little right at the beginning of it. So that was the name. So you are a mockernut hickory. This tree has grown to 100 feet in height in good conditions. Provides nut meat, which is sweet. The wood is prized for many uses such as tool handles, fuel, and fence posts. Sounds about like every tree. That's cool. So I guess I wonder how many of these. I guess look at different trees. You'll see these different plaques along them. So I guess that's something to look out for. The American beech. Beech nut is important food for many birds and mammals. This tree is known for its gray bark, which is very smooth and grows best in whatever bottomlands are moist but well drained swamps. There's a little bench over there. Kind of hear, I don't know if you can pick up with the phone, but kind of hear birds over there, geese or ducks or something. Ooh, dogwood. I guess it would be flowers in the spring. So the tree trail continues that way. I think right now we're on the trail that kind of follows the lake here, which I think I'll follow the lake just a bit when I come back for tree trail. So I guess you can walk down these trails that the bikers bike on, but you just gotta watch out for the bikers. Something over there, some kids playing on. I decided to follow this tree trail a little more. These plaques are a little bit more common than I was expecting. I kind of like that. I was almost expecting just a couple of these little plaques. I'm not seeing any, but it's kind of cool. They're kind of throughout the trail. Yeah. So I'm gonna get a red maple. All right, so I'm thinking might see repeats of some of these signs. Does that make sense? That you try to identify the trees, I guess. But in here you can still kind of see the trail. It's not a tree trail. I think actually don't go that far. Got 2 trees here I gotta look at. Okay, loblolly pine. Okay. Is mud. The meaning of loblolly is mud puddle where these pines often. Huh. It's one thing, especially they're describing these trees, how they look. And I think the reds and whatnot, or the if the red leaves, or the whatever. Like one of them, like the what was it back there? Oh yeah, the dogwood. They're describing how it looks nice, and it's probably not the best month to go looking at these trees. It is January. I'm thinking to come back in the spring or the summer, or even maybe closer to fall. Probably see these trees in all of their glory. So see now we got the shortleaf pine, southern yellow pine. So it has needles 3 to 5 inches long and are dark yellow wood and flexible. Its wood is heavy and hard and used for interior finishing, pulpwood, and construction. You also have wondering if it grows fast like the other trees, because I think with the yellow pine, yeah, that's what they use for dimensional lumber. Grows in large rectangular plates. Oh, I see. Oh yeah, on large trees the bark grows in large rectangular plates. I can sort of see that here. I'm not sure if this is considered a large tree or not. Probably what you would get. Maybe it is. It's kind of about the size you'd expect to be. Like this. What I'm looking for. So it's the size you'd expect to see on those logging trucks about. But yeah, so I'm gonna keep walking forward here. Let's see if I can find that waterfall. Just a couple mountain bikers there on one of the trails. See if they're clearing some of the branches off the trail. I haven't made it that far. I'm moving pretty slowly here. There's a lot of these little plaques all over the place. Now I'm looking at American holly. The evergreen branches and red berries provide winter holiday decoration, and its dense foliage provides year-round shelter for many animals. It grows best in rich, moist soil, which is fairly common throughout the southeast U.S. It's been common for all these trees. This tree looks pretty good. Its leaves, yeah, year-round shelter with the leaves, so the leaves stay on the tree all year round. That's pretty cool. You can see the little stream back here, or creek, or some kind of, I guess it's kind of stagnant. I guess it's just where when it rains, the water comes through. But yeah, so I haven't shown all these. I don't want to show all these because it'd be fun to come through and just read them on your own. But yeah, some underneath of American holly. As did earlier, some of the trees look really great in the spring, like they're mentioning on some of the plaques. And it's a common theme I see with a lot of these trees is they grow well in wetlands. In moist areas like these, or like this park, so I can see that description a lot. Look, here's another one. So I'm not going to show this one. Maybe you can guess what that tree is. I'm going to go read the plaque, but I'm not going to share all these plaques. I have no idea if that's going to rotate. I started that in the vertical video. But there's the leaves of the tree. Is it? I'm kind of staggering, even though they're yellow. A lot of these trees have dropped their leaves. And I think these leaves look like those ones. I think that is the same tree. Of course, I know what it is now, because I read the plaque, but I didn't show it. Okay, so that's the tree trail from where I just walked from. See, over here is a mountain bike trail. I guess it separates from the mountain bike trails. Creek crossing. So they just tell you to keep an eye out for bikes, I guess, wherever you're sharing a trail. So, So maybe reconsider whether or not you can just walk down bike trails or not. Or if you just have to follow walking trails like the street trail. So I think I'm just gonna stay on this. Not sure if that's a bike trail or something. Well, I think I'm hearing the waterfall, maybe. Is that no, it's a car. Well, I'm gonna keep following the street trail. So walking around over here on these trails, I made my way over to the waterfall. And of course, it is a man-made waterfall, but it's still a pretty nice looking waterfall anyway. Knew ahead of time from the videos I've seen on YouTube where it is man-made, and I think it's just helped to regulate the water going into the lake. You can see there's a little platform, and there's a road where I saw the sign for the waterfall. I think this place you can pull over and walk over here. I've been kind of walking along these bike trails. So I guess I saw a couple bikers here and there, but not directly on the trail crossing my path. I've just seen them out in the woods on the other paths. So I guess just keep an eye out for those guys. But yeah. Stream, little walking path. I'll sit on this bench over here. It looks like it was made in the last year or two, a couple of years. The wood looks still fairly new. Same thing with that little staircase over there. In fact, let's go walk over there. Oop, the little creek. Yes. Excuse my breathing. Nice little overlook. And then down that way, the creek travels towards the lake. I think I'm going to go head back over that way and try to see if we get a better look at those RV spots. Sign on the road here. This very diagonal crossing. And a sign that indicates the trail goes up this way. So I guess that's the intended direction of the trail. Excuse my breath. I just walked up that hill over there from the waterfall. But it makes me wonder if they intentionally designed these so that way when you're crossing the road, either on a bike or a foot, you're intentionally looking at. I don't want to work because if you're oncoming from this direction, you're not going to see they're probably not going to see each other. If you're coming from this direction, your bike's coming from that direction. Never mind. My thought was they're designing it so you could see the biker as he's about to cross, and he'd see you, but. I don't want to make too much. It's not that doesn't make too much sense now. Alright. Walking back towards that picnic area I drove by earlier. So I am at one of these little picnic areas. A little grill, picnic table, garbage bin. You even have a little parking spot in the park while you hang out here. You see, you got a view of the lake, some other campsites. You can see across the beach. Yeah. And then you can kind of see my car way over there. But yeah, so there's the grill. Each one of these parking spaces are picnic sites. Table. You can go down to that little peninsula way down there. It's almost like a little, almost feels like a pier. Well, it's not really. See, there's the RV campsites. I'm gonna walk down this way. Not to the lead, you can probably hear me. Up to this edge here. Then I'll start walking around that way, along the path. I think they also call that a bike path too, but just a paved walking path. You can see where the beach is roped off for swimming. They do have lifeguard chairs. You have lifeguards. I think my roommate, he said he works here as a lifeguard. So when the beach is actually open, I guess. Can't see the chairs down there. Yeah. But yeah, I'll walk down this way, I guess. Now, out here at the end of this little peninsula, my thoughts about parking over here were answered. Sign says you cannot park out here. Maybe just by this fire hydrant, maybe. I don't know. I'm not totally sure if you can park here. I feel like you can, but you're not in front of that fire hydrant. Not telling you can't park here. It feels like you can just park your vehicle over here. A lot of space. Maybe not. But I don't know. Mr. Frederick Hoogland, I think that's how you say his name. I'm not sure. He said he's who the lake is named after. These little wooden pier stumps or whatever, tree stumps, wooden columns, I guess, to keep you from driving out to the lake. And yeah. Look at that little duck with this weird little hairdo. Yep, he has a little weird, interesting little hairdo. These guys are just chilling out here. Some kids driving by on some scooters and bikes. Yeah, looks like those are campsites from down here, at least. Like they're making dinner over there. Yeah, there's a little path over there you can get up there from, or access down here, or access from. Also, there's a campsite up there too, for reference, near that guy who's making dinner. Yeah. I would say this. I think probably the native part about this park is that this lake area, this campground, kind of up here near the edge of the park. So you can see right over there, past those trees, is someone else's property. You can kind of see the house over there. So you kind of remember. So if you look over that way, you're kind of reminded that you're not exactly way out in the wilderness. But other than that, it still looks a super nice park. And of course, there's the campgrounds up there. I'm not totally sure if I got the numbers for the campsites. I probably didn't. But everybody's just kind of hanging out up there by all their campers. So I really don't want to go taking video up there and walk past everybody videotaping them hanging out. It's just kind of active. I think most of these spots are probably taken right now. You probably saw when we drove past initially. So they got some Christmas lights on the rail there. Yeah. Anyway, so we're down here on the edge. That's what a campsite looks like. Your picnic table, hook for a lantern or something. And over here we got a fire ring with a little grill grate. There's your water and your electric hookup. This little placard marks water for something. And then RV spot. 28. And yeah, it's 27. I guess that's 26. 27, 26. 25, 24. And yeah. And I'm not gonna walk any farther down that way. There's a lot of people just hanging out. I think I'm gonna head back down towards this trail and walk more around the river, or excuse me, the lake. About 28, which I just looked at and looked around. Of course, 27, 26, 25, so on. So if you get to spot 28 here in the end, we only have a view of just this little spot of the lake. But I think, so that was at 28, 27, 26, 25. I think anything probably below 25. So let's see. Alright, so that was the park. I'll get some more video because I did walk around the perimeter of the lake some more before I got back to the car. But my camera died just after showing the RV area. But I got some of it. I don't really want to walk through there anyway with all people hanging out. It's gonna be kind of weird just videotaping like that. But yeah. Let's try the air on just a little bit. Now I guess we'll make our way out and then go check out that truck stop. Some cars coming. Shouldn't be good as one way. I guess just keep an eye out for anybody biking or walking down the road, like I did a moment ago, going into the picnic area. But yeah, and then of course it looks like you can just walk down the bike paths. I guess some of them are kind of hard to walk around. There's some steep hills. Or there's generally the areas that look like you can walk. You just can walk. Especially got picnic tables and benches and stuff. But yeah, I guess you should watch out for for the bikers. Miles an hour. But I did get a good look at the spots. I counted the spots afterwards and across the lake. I got an idea of which ones are good. So I'll probably, when I get back home, I'm going to take a look at the map and look at the different spots and mark down which ones look like they had good views. Just at those, I think for the most part they do, it's just those last couple on the end, like 28, 27, 26. You probably get a view of the edge of the lake there, and then even then, of course your RV, or the side of the door, probably your windows is facing towards just the woods there, so you can't really look out the window and get a good decent view of the lake. You probably can if you have a window in the back of your RV. But yeah, so when I get home, I'll probably take a look at the map and point out which ones for which spots were good. I was counting them, and I realized there's spots on both sides of the road there, both on the lake side and on the other side of the road. They get you there. So my count may not be accurate to what I think what spot is what beyond 28, 27, 26. But yeah, Pastor's some nice houses. There's nice big houses. Cool neighborhood street before you get to the park. Next we're into LA Highway 33. AKA the Farmerville Highway. Keep going north on this highway, the direction we were going to get here. Takes you up to Farmerville, and then you can take and then right near Farmerville is like Darbone, Darbone, something. Daybar, I forget. Anyway, there's no way. That'd be one way to get up there, and then the other way, of course, is to take Highway 167 up towards that lake. That's a state park over there. Like more camping. Yeah, not that far beyond this traffic light, so probably, I don't know, half a mile to a mile past that's traffic light here. This is a traffic light where it narrows from a 4-lane road down to this 2-lane road. And then you'll see that interesting neighborhood with Park Road or whatever. I think it's 55 here. Yeah. Further north of this road, you also hit this event center, or essentially it's a place where you do rodeos and whatnot. And then if you're looking for that, going back that way for the campground, you'll know you've gone too far because you'll see a place called the Rolling Hills Ministries. If you see that, then you pass by the campground. At this intersection, this little place that makes frozen custard. It's really just a favorite place to go. It's I'll think about here in a second. Eskimo's frozen custard. This is a really good place to get some ice cream, or I guess take some custard. Yeah, Rita's Mexican Grill. Hot Rod Barbecue right here. That's another great place to get food. And of course, Log Cabin. Great place to get food. Popeye's is brand new. It's right here, right across the street from BJ's Coffee. They just opened it. I think only the drive-thru is open. Yeah, so get this truck stop going. Got some truck parking in the back. So I guess if you had an RV trailer, you can go over there and get some diesel fuel. I don't know if there's a dump station. Probably is none, but I think there's. The restaurant's pretty good. It's a Cajun Bar and Grill. The alligator bites are really delicious. They're almost like boudin balls. They're smoked alligator. So, parking on the side of the road here. Yeah, there's parallel parking over here on the side. So I guess if you get to stop, it'd be hard to get your RV through there, or at least turned around through there. It might be hard to. But you could almost, if you could, then you could just pull onto those parallel parking spots that we just passed. But I think there's some stations over by the park. And then you just turn right here to go back west on I-20. And then the ramp is right here. Leave in Ruston, or you could stay and go downtown, go over to Walmart and grab stuff. I think the Walmart, they have signs that say no truck parking. They're not, the trucks park there anyway, and they don't tow them. But I don't know. That might not be friendly to RVs either. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I guess I gotta show you, I'll show you the campsite on the website first.
Alright, so I am back from my trip to Lincoln Parish Park, and I just wanted to show you what I believe are the spots that I saw. So like I said, I didn't walk through the campsites like I was planning to. And then part of it was just it was busy and there were people walking around, people hanging out, and I just don't want to walk through the camera. And also my phone, which was my camera, died on me just after that last part with the campsites 28, 27, 26, so it doesn't matter anyway. So here we are. So from the you can go back in the video and look at the campsites and pause, because you can see the number plaques on some of the campsites. So the ones I know I for sure saw when I went back in the video, just because I realized as I was driving through, I was paying more attention to the driving than looking around, so I was just letting the camera capture everything. But I realized you can see some of the plaques there in the camera as I drive by, so you can kind of go back and look, and I was able to confirm a couple that I did see, so I definitely saw spot 8. I'm pretty sure I saw spot 12, I'm not sure if that's 11 or not. It's hard to read. I think this will look like a single digit, and then I couldn't tell. This might be 10, this might be 11. I'm not really sure. But I just know at least 8, 12, I can confirm, I'm pretty sure I saw 12. Couldn't quite read 13. I think I read a 3. I could have also confused it with 5, but it doesn't make sense that 13 would be here, because I'm pretty sure this is 14. And it wouldn't make sense that this was 14, 13, 15 if that was 15. But we'll look at 15. It's excuse me, this year looked like 14. This looked like a 13. My best guess. That's probably 15. I know for sure I clearly see 16 in the camera or in the recording, and I'm guessing here 17, 18. I couldn't see those at all, but I'm guessing because I'm guessing there's 21 here too. 19, 20. I'm pretty sure this would be 19, 18. Yeah. I'm not sure which one is to be 20 and 21. So I'm guessing this is 22. I clearly saw 24, and then when I was walking over here recording, this was definitely 28, 27, 26. I'm pretty sure this is 25, 23, and then I saw the clock for this is definitely 24. It goes back around here, and yeah. And so these spots down here, I guess they'd be okay. You're really not seeing much because this is the very, very edge of the lake down here. So your door and your windows, you're looking over here to the woods. Your window to the back of your RV, you can sort of see right here. Same thing with 27, 26, so I'd try to avoid those if I could. These seem to be up on hills almost, so I guess if you're... It's to be looking out probably past the RV, so there are RVs parked over here, and then you see the lake. Same thing with this, but you're still kind of looking at the edge of the lake here. And 25, same. And then I will say you get the most privacy over here. So this you can't see it. You can go and look at the website. You can see it does this little thing right, this little loop, which is down here. And so if you want the most privacy, that would be it. And then you just see your chairs here. You see the lake. I think 18 might have. You might get some privacy over here. You still people will still see you over here as they drive by. Or actually, not really, because if they're driving this way, they're not going to see you. People who are walking up this way might, but... And then, of course, it's pretty private from the camper, or from the walkers walking by, because this is a bit of a hill. You have to be looking up towards this campers. To be honest, so 16 might be decent. I think 8's pretty good. There was a camper... That was 8. This might be 7. And then there's a couple here. Somewhere here is a little walking path that connects up to this path. If you look at the map, there, see it. So I might show you the actual interactive map, and I'll try and find that. That might be 7. And then there was a guy sitting up here that looked like he was pretty concealed. It was pretty private. And then you can overlook the lake over here. So you saw him in the video before I went over, and I pointed him out earlier in the video before I eventually made my way over to the campsite. Also, I know this is a satellite image. Maybe it might be a satellite image. It might be maybe it's a photo from an airplane. I don't know. Either way, I just noticed there's a silhouette or shadow or reflection of an airplane that's sitting right there. Even though I doubt, even though this is probably a satellite image, it's cool to think it also might be an aerial photo. Who knows? Maybe that's what took this, is why it looks so clear. But that's just, anyway, that's a little side tangent. Alright, so I came back over here to the map. Of course, there's that 8 I was talking about. That's what I think is 7. And then there was a guy who was parked either up here or up here. He was in one of these spots. I think that's a pretty good spot too, because that gets you a... Let's turn off these contours. The one, yeah, okay. Yep, that works. You see, that's like an advanced bike path. That's like a walking path. I think that's the red is the beginner bike path. But yeah. So, only I can turn off the trees. So that's... And so you got a pretty good look over the lake, over the picnic areas, and whatnot. Really cool, because when I was walking around, yeah. Hey, was that? Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. So yeah, I did that, and then I was taking a video looking at the campsites across from here. Something the phone dies. I don't know if that video is corrupt or not. Uh, I'm recording this before I go and look at those videos. Other than look at that last video. I looked at the one video of course, to see which of these sites is what. Then I walked around this walking path over here. So one thing I was curious about is this thing. It makes the lake look like it was man-made, and I think it is kind of man-made. Maybe it was a smaller lake. But there's definitely a creek that ran through here. Goes this way, comes up. There's a, back here, there's a waterfall. It's also man-made. But it's acts to regulate water going into the lake. It's just kind of stammed up back there somewhere. It's a little small. But this lake, I'm not sure if it was previously a smaller lake or a pond or just a creek. But it was definitely something because it definitely looks sort of natural. But I'm pretty sure this is just a dam, and it dams this up, and that is a little water inlet, and then it flows out there. So when I was walking by, that's what I saw. So it's just a dammed up creek, but this lake is mostly. But yeah, so that's that. And so yeah, that's the park. That's eight. Yes, that's parks. That's 8, 7, 6, 5. I don't know. One of these early ones. I've had to guess. It's like 5, 6, 5, 4, 5, 6 are over here, something like that. Anyways, that's all I got for the park. I hope this was informative in looking at campsites, looking at coming to the Lincoln Parish Park. It really is a nice facility. Park that we have right here, right outside the town of Ruston. That is all I have for you, and that is the last time I am going to say that.